Hey guys, welcome back. So we just returned from a Baltic cruise with MSC, and we started this cruise in Copenhagen, Denmark. The pictures you're seeing right now are from the Church of Our Savior and their stairway to heaven at the top of the church. You can go to this top. You want to be there early in the morning to avoid the crowds. There's not a lot of room going up to the top, but it gives you wonderful views of Copenhagen. And that way you can kind of map out what you want to see in Copenhagen. So we flew in a couple days early, and we walked around the port area. We walked around a lot of the City Hall Square, around Tivoli Gardens. We stayed near Tivoli Gardens and close to the main central station for their railway network. Great place to stay if you can find a hotel in that area, and that way you can walk and explore everything that Copenhagen has to offer. And it's a very beautiful city, and we were glad that we had a couple days to spend before our cruise. After we left Copenhagen, we sailed overnight to the next day, and our port was Warnemünde, Germany, or Rostock, Germany. It might even say Berlin in parentheses with your cruise line, but it is quite a ways from Berlin, or even Rostock's about 20 minutes by rail. So going to this port, we didn't book an excursion. We've been to Germany before, so we just decided to get off the ship and kind of walk around this smaller kind of beach town. So we kind of walked around, saw the main square, went through a couple of the shops, and then we walked over to the lighthouses, which were on the beach, and just kind of enjoyed the day. It was great weather. I got to watch a lot of boats sailing through past the lighthouses. We really enjoyed just spending a couple of hours to relax. And unless you're going to go all the way to Berlin, I wouldn't really book an excursion. You can do all this on your own. So after this, we went to Poland and to Gdansk. Now, you're probably going to be at a different port, maybe a little further north of Gdansk. But that's the main city that you're going to go see. That's the attraction. So you're definitely going to need a transfer from the ship. You can book different tours where they guide you the entire way. We just did the transfer. So they dropped us off, gave us a couple hours, and then we met our guide back at the same drop-off point for the shuttle back. St. Mary's Church, which you'll see in some of the background pictures, is the main kind of church in this square or in this area. Everything kind of revolves around it. But Gdansk was definitely and Poland in general was our favorite stop. Such a beautiful place, very amazing to spend some time there. And that's one place we would definitely want to go back in the future, spend a little more time than just the day. Our next stop on the Baltic cruise was Klaipeda, Lithuania. Now here we went to Cape Vente to see the lighthouse, and this is where the bird migration kind of research station is. Depending on the time of year, there could be a lot of birds there, or just a few. We had just a few at ours, but just to get out of the kind of small port town, there's just some to do. There's not a lot. You want to kind of pair that with something else. So we were really glad we went to the Cape Vente lighthouse to kind of see two different sides of Lithuania. Now our next stop is going to be Riga, Latvia. We went to Urmala, the kind of beach town. Got to see it with a guided tour. Very beautiful place. We were there early in the morning before a lot of stuff opened, so it was not a lot of tourists, which was really nice. And then the second half of our excursion was to go back to Riga and walk around Riga, and it was great learning and seeing a lot of the beautiful architecture in Riga, and then you could kind of walk back to the ship from there. Again, another beautiful country, great stop. And then our final stop was Stockholm, Sweden. Stockholm, again, you're going to want to transfer. They have the Nobel Peace Museum, the Royal Palace. All the old town is kind of on an island. Once you get to that point, you can walk around the entire little island of the old town, and then you'd have to get a transfer back to your ship. So I hope this helps if you're considering a Baltic cruise. No matter what cruise line you go through, we highly recommend a Baltic itinerary. Please like and subscribe.